Many seniors try their best to eat fruits, thinking they're all good for the body. But what if I told you? Some fruits, especially after the age of 60, could silently be weakening your leg muscles, draining your energy, and causing more harm than good. You see, after age 60, the body changes. Digestion slows down, metabolism shifts, and your muscle recovery isn't what it used to be. Certain fruits, although healthy for younger people, can cause inflammation, spike blood sugar, and even interfere with how your body absorbs critical minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium, all essential for strong, stable legs. Today, I'll walk you through 7 fruits seniors over 60 should avoid if they want to protect their leg strength and overall mobility. We're not here to fear fruit. We're here to get smart about what works best for aging bodies. And after this, I'll also share a few fruit alternatives that support stronger joints, better muscle health, and improved circulation in your legs. So, grab a pen and take notes. This could save your knees, your hips, and even help you walk stronger for years to come. All right, let's begin with the first fruit seniors over 60 should avoid if they want to protect their leg strength. Grapes, especially seedless, overly sweet varieties. They may look harmless, even healthy, but most commercially grown grapes today, especially the seedless, shiny ones, are loaded with fructose, a natural sugar that can silently damage your leg health. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive to sugar spikes, and grapes, due to their high glycemic load, can cause sudden insulin surges, which leads to inflammation in the joints, fluid retention in the knees, and stiffness in the calves. But it doesn't stop there. Grapes also contain compounds that can ferment rapidly in the gut, especially when digestion slows with age. This fermentation leads to bloating, cramping, and poor nutrient absorption, meaning even if you're taking calcium or magnesium supplements, your body might not be absorbing them properly. And guess what suffers most from mineral deficiency? Your leg muscles and bones. Another hidden danger? Grapes are often sprayed heavily with pesticides, especially if they're not organic. Over time, pesticide buildup in the body has been linked to hormonal imbalances and muscle fatigue, 2 silent killers of mobility in older adults. While a few grapes here and there may not cause a problem, regular snacking on them, especially in large amounts, can gradually wear down the legs. So, if you find yourself struggling with stiff knees in the morning or weak legs after a short walk, take a closer look at your fruit bowl. Those innocent grapes might not be so innocent after all. Bananas, especially overripe ones. They're soft, sweet, and easy to digest, which is why many seniors love them. But here's the hidden truth. Bananas, especially when overripe, contain very high levels of sugar and starch that quickly convert into glucose in your bloodstream. This rapid spike in blood sugar may seem harmless, but over time, it leads to systemic inflammation, especially in areas already prone to wear and tear, like your knees, hips, and ankles. After the age of 60, muscle insulin sensitivity declines, meaning your body doesn't handle sugars as efficiently. Even though bananas contain potassium, a key nutrient for muscle function, the glycemic load often outweighs the benefits. The result? You feel sluggish, your muscles don't respond as quickly, and your legs may feel like they're giving out after simple tasks like climbing stairs or walking to the store. Another overlooked issue is how bananas can block calcium and magnesium absorption if eaten too often. These 2 minerals are critical for leg strength, balance, and joint stability. And without them, your muscles become more prone to cramps and your bones more prone to fractures. And let's not forget about bloating. Bananas, especially overripe ones, are rich in fermentable carbohydrates, FODMAPs, which can lead to gas, bloating, and digestive distress in sensitive seniors. This may indirectly cause poor nutrient absorption, gut inflammation, and reduced energy, all of which affect how strong your legs feel day to day. So, while an occasional banana won't harm you, eating one every morning, that may be silently weakening the very muscles you need most in your later years. Canned fruits, especially in syrup. They seem convenient, soft on the teeth, easy to chew, and often labeled light or natural. But here's the harsh reality. Most canned fruits, especially those preserved in syrup or juice concentrate, are sugar bombs in disguise. And for seniors over 60, these hidden sugars can be devastating for leg health. The added fructose doesn't just increase inflammation, it disrupts your insulin response, which directly affects your ability to retain muscle strength and prevent joint pain. Beyond sugar, the preservation process strips the fruit of its natural enzymes, antioxidants, and fiber. What you're left with is a sugary, nutrient-depleted snack that raises blood sugar levels but offers very little nourishment to your bones, joints, or muscles. This can lead to chronic inflammation, which is a major contributor to arthritis flare-ups, muscle fatigue, and even neuropathy in the legs. And if you're relying on canned fruits daily, in breakfast, desserts, or as an easy snack, you may unknowingly be loading your system with sodium and preservatives like sulfur dioxide, which can increase water retention in the lower limbs. This leads to puffy ankles, tight calves, and a heavy-legged feeling that makes walking or standing feel harder than it should. Remember, your legs carry your body. They need real, living nutrition, not sugar-soaked, processed fruit floating in a metal can. Instead of canned peaches or pears, try fresh berries or sliced kiwi. Lower sugar, higher in antioxidants, and gentle on your digestion. And here's the deeper truth most seniors are never told. Those syrupy canned fruits don't just spike your blood sugar, they slowly weaken your immune system, which plays a crucial role in how well your muscles recover and how efficiently your joints repair themselves after daily use. As you age, your body's healing response slows naturally. But when you consistently flood it with processed sugars and preservatives, like those hidden in canned fruit, you're feeding the inflammation, not the strength. Over time, this creates a ripple effect. Your legs begin to ache more, fatigue sets in quicker, and activities like walking or climbing stairs start to feel like heavy work. It's not just aging, it's nutritional sabotage. And sadly, many seniors believe they're making a healthy choice because it's fruit. But the label fruit doesn't make it healing. It's what's done to that fruit that makes the difference. Even those labeled in natural juice are often still concentrated, meaning you're consuming more sugar per bite than you'd get from a candy bar. And for older adults, these blood sugar swings can also impact balance, coordination, and circulation, all essential for safe movement and fall prevention. And let's not forget one more hidden culprit: BPA, a chemical often found in can linings, which has been linked to hormone disruption. As hormones control muscle mass, bone density, and energy metabolism, regular BPA exposure can slowly rob your legs of their vitality. So next time you reach for a can of peaches or fruit cocktail, thinking it's a healthy treat, ask yourself, is this feeding my strength or my weakness? Your legs deserve better, and you have better options. Watermelon, especially in large quantities. Yes, it's hydrating. Yes, it's natural. But here's the surprising truth that almost no one talks about. Watermelon, for seniors over 60, can silently drain your leg strength if eaten the wrong way. It's one of the highest sugar fruits you can eat per serving, and it digests extremely fast, which causes a rapid blood sugar spike, followed by a crash. That crash is what leaves you feeling drained, heavy in the legs, and unstable on your feet. What makes watermelon even trickier is how deceptive it is. It feels light, so many seniors eat large portions. But after 60, your pancreas works slower, your insulin sensitivity drops, and too much fast-digesting sugar leads to glycation, a process that stiffens collagen in your joints, reduces circulation, and leads to that numb, tingling sensation in your calves and feet. And here's the kicker. Watermelon has almost no fiber, no protein, and barely any muscle-supporting minerals like magnesium or calcium. It's hydrating, but empty. And when your legs are already struggling to stay strong, that means you're eating volume without real support. It's like putting water in your gas tank instead of fuel. It might seem refreshing, but it won't get you anywhere. Even worse, watermelon can interfere with potassium balance if overconsumed, which affects nerve signals in your legs. 2. Much potassium at once can cause irregular leg contractions, or worse, cramps and spasms at night that keep you from sleeping well. And without quality sleep, your body can't rebuild muscle tissue. So yes, a small slice on a hot day is fine. But if you're snacking on bowls of watermelon or making it your go-to summer fruit, it may be slowly weakening your lower body. The real danger with watermelon for seniors lies not just in the sugar, but in how your aging body processes that sugar. After age 60, your metabolism naturally slows down. The enzymes that help break down sugar and the insulin that ushers it into your cells don't work as efficiently. So when you eat a large bowl of watermelon, which is made up of over 90% water and natural sugar, your body absorbs that sugar almost instantly, flooding your bloodstream. This causes a sharp insulin surge, followed by a steep drop in energy. And that's what leaves your legs feeling wobbly, fatigued, or heavy just a few hours later. And don't forget, your leg strength isn't just about muscles. It's about circulation, nerve function, hydration balance, and joint elasticity. Watermelon, when overconsumed, doesn't support any of those systems. In fact, it can actually dilute your blood electrolytes if you eat too much at once, leading to imbalances in sodium and potassium. That's a recipe for night cramps, restless legs, and sudden muscle weakness, all issues seniors chalk up to aging, when really, it's the result of poor food choices. Many seniors eat watermelon at night, thinking it's a light dessert. But what they don't realize is that the sugar rush from watermelon triggers insulin right before bed, messing with growth hormone cycles and repair processes that are essential for overnight muscle recovery. Your legs heal while you sleep, and watermelon, eaten too late or in excess, can steal that healing window from your body. So, while it may seem harmless, watermelon is a trap for the aging body. Small, occasional servings are fine, but if it's part of your daily habit, it may be the very reason your knees ache, your feet swell, or your walks feel shorter each week. Oranges, especially commercial, seedless, or juiced. They've long been hailed as a symbol of health, bright, juicy, and full of vitamin C. But here's the hidden side of oranges most seniors never hear. Their acidity and sugar content can silently erode leg strength in people over 60. While they do contain some immune-boosting nutrients, the combination of fructose and citric acid in oranges can lead to chronic inflammation, mineral loss, and even nerve sensitivity, especially when consumed daily. The problem starts in your bones and joints. Oranges are naturally acidic, and although they don't always acidify the body directly, excessive consumption can disrupt your pH balance, especially in older adults with slowed kidney function or already sensitive joints. Over time, your body pulls calcium from your bones and magnesium from your muscles to neutralize this acid, leaving your legs more vulnerable to pain, cramping, and even minor fractures. But it doesn't stop there. Many seniors drink orange juice, thinking it's healthy, but store-bought juice is often stripped of fiber and loaded with sugar, causing the same insulin spikes that lead to fatigue, swelling, and muscle burnout. And if you're dealing with arthritis, that sudden spike in blood sugar and acidic response can trigger flare-ups in the knees and ankles, making walking or bending more difficult than it should be. What's worse, oranges can irritate the lining of the stomach and bladder, especially in seniors who already have digestive sensitivities or take medications. That irritation affects nutrient absorption, and if your gut isn't absorbing magnesium, potassium, or vitamin D properly, your leg strength starts to vanish even if you're eating right. And the final blow, commercial oranges, especially seedless varieties, are often grown to be unnaturally sweet, meaning higher sugar content, fewer nutrients, and more pesticide exposure. Those pesticides have been shown to accumulate in the fat cells and slow down nerve conductivity, leading to that numb, heavy, or buzzing feeling in your lower legs and feet. And here's what most people don't realize. When you remove the fiber from a fruit like an orange, as in juices or even peeled slices without the membrane, you strip away the buffer that slows sugar absorption. What's left is a surge of glucose that rushes into your bloodstream, forcing your body to release more insulin than it can comfortably manage, especially at your age. That extra insulin not only leads to energy crashes but also promotes inflammation around the joints, particularly in the knees, hips, and ankles. Over time, this can make stairs feel steeper, walks feel shorter, and your legs feel like they're carrying twice their weight. There's also a hidden consequence. Oranges, particularly seedless ones, are often genetically modified for sweetness and shelf life. And while that might make them more convenient, it comes at a cost. These modifications can reduce the levels of beneficial phytonutrients that normally protect your joints while increasing acid-forming compounds that your kidneys struggle to flush out. This places extra stress on your kidneys, which are already naturally slowing after 60. And when the kidneys are overwhelmed, toxins and acids stay in your bloodstream longer, triggering joint stiffness, muscle soreness, and even fatigue that pools in the legs. And if you're taking medications, blood pressure pills, diuretics, or statins, oranges can interfere with absorption or even amplify side effects. Grapefruit gets most of the blame, but many citrus fruits can intensify leg cramps, alter blood potassium levels, or disrupt magnesium uptake, which is essential for muscle control and balance. If you've ever noticed that strange heavy feeling in your thighs after a healthy breakfast of orange juice and toast, now you know why. So, while the occasional orange is fine, regular consumption, especially in juice form or as seedless snacks, can lead to a slow erosion of leg, energy, coordination, and pain-free movement. Switch it out for fruits that work with your body, not against it. Eat pineapple, especially canned or juice form. Yes, pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme known to reduce inflammation. But here's the catch. That benefit is only found in fresh, raw pineapple, and even then, only in the core, which most people throw away. What's left in the sweet flesh, and especially in canned or juice form, is a blast of acid and sugar. For seniors, that combo is a hidden danger. The high fructose spikes blood sugar fast, and the acid can irritate the stomach lining, bladder, and even trigger joint pain through increased systemic inflammation. Worse, canned pineapple is often packed in syrupy liquid, doubling the sugar content and wreaking havoc on insulin and energy levels. If your legs feel inflamed, hot, or restless after eating pineapple, you're not imagining it. It's an acid sugar trap. Mango, especially if it's your daily go-to. It's soft, it's sweet, and it feels like a tropical reward. But mangoes are another high-fructose fruit that doesn't support aging muscle or nerve health. 1 cup of mango can contain over 45 grams of sugar, more than a donut. And because mango is low in fiber and almost always eaten without protein, that sugar hits fast, flooding the bloodstream, straining the pancreas, and leaving you with a crash that shows up in your legs first, as fatigue, heaviness, or subtle shaking. Seniors with prediabetes, arthritis, or thyroid imbalance are particularly vulnerable, since mangoes can raise cortisol, throw off hormone balance, and slow cellular repair. If you're waking up with aching legs or swelling around the ankles after a healthy mango smoothie, now you know why. Now let's talk about the healing side, the fruits seniors over 60 should actually eat more of to rebuild leg strength, reduce inflammation, and move with freedom again. These aren't just healthy fruits, they're functional. Every bite actively supports muscle, joint, nerve, and bone health. Berries, especially blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries. These tiny fruits are anti-aging powerhouses. They're low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and rich in anthocyanins, natural compounds that protect your nerves, capillaries, and cartilage. What does that mean for you? Less swelling in your ankles, less pain when climbing stairs, and better circulation in your calves and feet, which is essential after 60. Unlike bananas or grapes, berries don't spike blood sugar. They stabilize it, and their high fiber content slows digestion, supports gut health, and reduces the kind of systemic inflammation that weakens your legs over time. Plus, berries are also brain protective, and there's a deep connection between mental sharpness and physical coordination in seniors. Cherries, especially tart cherries or unsweetened cherry juice. Tart cherries are one of nature's best-kept secrets when it comes to joint recovery. They contain anthocyanins and melatonin, which not only reduce muscle soreness after physical activity, but also help improve deep sleep, a key time when your legs rebuild muscle and reduce inflammation. Regular consumption of tart cherries has been linked to less stiffness in the knees, fewer nighttime cramps, and faster healing after injury. If your legs ache when you wake up in the morning or throb after standing too long, adding tart cherries to your routine, or a small glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice before bed, can make a profound difference. Just avoid the sugary, cherry yogurts and syrups. Stick to the real thing. Avocados. Yes, they're a fruit, and one of the most powerful for leg health. Unlike sugary fruits, avocados are rich in healthy fats, magnesium, potassium, and anti-inflammatory compounds that directly support your muscles, nerves, and joints. As we age, the body loses collagen, cartilage thins, and inflammation rises, especially around the knees and hips. Avocados help rebuild and protect joint tissue while also calming inflammation system-wide. The magnesium supports muscle relaxation, easing cramps and spasms in your calves or thighs, and the potassium helps maintain fluid balance and prevent swelling in the lower legs. If you feel puffiness in your ankles or weakness after walking, your body may be crying out for these nutrients. Even more, avocados stabilize blood sugar, so instead of draining your energy like high-sugar fruits, they actually fuel you consistently, reducing that tired, heavy feeling in your legs by the afternoon. Kiwi. Small, green, and incredibly underestimated. Kiwi is a leg-friendly fruit that brings a perfect balance of vitamin C, fiber, and potassium, all essential for seniors. Vitamin C supports collagen repair, which strengthens the connective tissue around joints, tendons, and muscles. The fiber helps clean out toxins that contribute to joint pain and stiffness, especially when your liver and kidneys aren't as fast as they used to be. And the potassium in kiwi helps regulate nerve signals, improving reflexes, muscle strength, and even balance, which prevents falls and keeps your legs confident and steady. Many seniors are surprised to feel lighter and more mobile within weeks of adding kiwi to their routine, especially in the morning or before walks. Just one a day is enough to nourish your legs from the inside out without the sugar crashes or bloating that come from other fruits. If you've ever felt like your legs just aren't what they used to be, if stairs feel steeper, walks feel heavier, or even getting out of a chair makes you pause, please know, it's not just aging, It's nutrition, inflammation, and cellular fatigue quietly building over years. But the good news? You can reverse it. With the right fruits, the right foods, and the right awareness, your body can still heal. Your legs can regain strength. You can move with ease, confidence, and lightness again. And that's what this channel is for. Not just to inform you, but to guide you back to your strongest, most capable self. So, if this feels like your story, if you want to walk farther, feel lighter, or simply get through your day without pain, hit subscribe. Not for me, for you. Because every week we share science-backed tips designed for seniors like you in countries like the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. Calm, clear, and always trusted. Comment below, which fruit have you been eating, or avoiding, and did this video change how you see it? I'd love to hear your story, and if you're ready for more, I'll meet you in the next video.